Yo, hey guys, poppin', Jacques Slade here. Back with a sort of unboxing, but really I want to get into the sneakers that are releasing this week because we got a lot of cool stuff that's dropping this week. But first, I got this crazy package from Puma. So this is the Puma Pokemon collab, and it looks absolutely insane. You can see like they got some crazy detailing on the box, and it's pretty heavy. So let's I'm trying to see if there's anything. Yeah, it says Pokemon Puma there as well. And then for those that are Pokemon fans, you know who that is there. So let's open this up. And I love the way that this package opens up. Like, look at that. That is so, oh, we have a Pokeball. There's a Pokeball. Look at that. There's a Pokeball in there. That's so sick. What does it do? Does it just light up? I don't know what it does. Sorry. Focus. So we have some insoles here. For those that are Pokemon fans, you know exactly who that is. And they're nice insoles as well. These aren't just like your regular insoles. These are nice and thick. Look at that. Look at that, nice and comfortable. Gotta catch them all. Pokemon, Nintendo, Game Freak, and here is the shoe. Let's take everything out of here. Oh, wait a minute. There's a video.
Why did you come here?
That's crazy.
We're getting a signal! What does this mean? Maybe Mew's somewhere really close by!
So you're searching for Mew. What will you
Do you guys want to watch this whole video?
You're also a Pokemon, correct? I'll catch you!
I am strong. I was created to be the world's strongest Pokemon.
So while this is playing, for those that don't know, this is Mewtwo. And they have a Mewtwo collab with Puma on the shoes here, and it looks really dope because there's a lot of detailing happening on the shoe. So you have like lightning bolts here. Can you guys hear me over this? Is this too loud? All right, let me cut this off. I think it's a speaker that cuts it off. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so it's light sensitive. So I know there's a little dot right there. It's light sensitive. But yeah, so they have writing here on the bottoms, as you guys can see there. Then on the tongue, looks like we have the Mewtwo logo on the tongue, but you also have Mewtwo hang tags there, and it's just the regular Puma suede, but it has like these lightning bolts all over the shoe. Really cool. Really cool touches on this Puma. Great job. And they have some logos there on the back as well. Translucent outsoles. This is purple in color, obviously, to match Mewtwo, or lavender to match Mewtwo. I don't know a lot about Mewtwo, so excuse me if I'm saying any of this wrong. But thank you to Nintendo and Puma. This is really cool. It has a special QR code here looks like this is to register the shoes. So if I wanted to register them, I have this. That's really dope. Wow. A Mewtwo special edition kit. So I have a Mewtwo special edition kit. Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys these because I thought it was really cool. And then the Pokemon ball. I don't know what to do with this. Can you guys let me know what to do with this in the comments below? Does it just light up and that's it? It changes colors? I don't know. I don't know. I know this is a terrible unboxing. I don't know what to do. Anyway, let me put these back in here and let's get to the actual sneaker. Oh, comes with extra sets of laces. Oh, I like these laces. They're nice and thick. Nice. Oh, love that. That's awesome. Oh, these would be cool to change them out into like more like rope laces instead of like fat laces. That's a cool touch. So if you're a big Mewtwo fan, let me know down below what I'm missing, because I know I missed a lot there. I don't know enough about Pokemon to give this a proper unboxing. So if you have some insight on something that I'm missing, let me know. But let me put this away so we can get to the big sneaker releases for this week. I think that's everything. Yeah, That's it. First up, we have the Dios Adidas Superstar XLG. This is going to be on the 24th for $130. Dios is a Houston-based company, and the Dios stands for Did It Ourselves, and it's an exaggerated take on the classic Superstar with tearaway canvas, 3 stripes, and a hidden pocket for your stuff that you might partake in when the vibes are immaculate. Yeah. I think that's the best way to say it. But I just really love the way that this looks, and I think that all the materials and everything, this is like a great choice for a Superstar. The materials look perfect on this. All right, next up, we have the New Balance 204L. This is in silver and tan. These are gonna drop on the 25th for $120. But you can also get it in ice blue if you like that colorway as well. I'm not sure that I'm a fan of these because of that black outsole. I think if these had like full tan or full off-white outsoles, they would work better. That tan just adds a little bit too much contrast for me personally, but you know, up to you, obviously, if you like it. Next up, we have the Xbox Crocs Classic Clog. This is going to drop on the 25th for $80. Has that little Xbox logo there. Very, very subtle, very demure. I can't think of over 20 other years that this Xbox and Crocs collab would be more interesting, but in light of the recent direction of the company that has turned heel on even its most devoted fans, kind of tough to recommend this clog that's based on the classic controller. That being said, if you just want a neat video game themed Crocs, this one could be for you. And you can get those for the normal Crocs price, which is $80. Again, these are dropping on the 25th for $80. Crocs Classic Clog for the classic controller for the win. Next up, we have the Nike Air Max 95 OG. This is in the black border colorway. This is going to be on the 26th for $190. So this is also known as the Emerald colorway from 1996, and this one switches up the familiar gradient side panels for a contrasting black and white look. I kind of like calling these gradient or emerald more than I like calling these black border. I get why they call them black border, but I like the emerald colorway name better. Next up, we have the New Balance 2000 in triple black. This is going to be on the 26th for $170. You can also get it in light blue if light blue is your thing, or if you want to go with the dark gray. Personally, I think the light blue one pops the most. Either way, they're dropping on the 26th and they're going to cost you $170. Halliburton, Puma Hali one is dropping in Poppy Pink on November 26th for $130. And despite not having Tyrese Halliburton on the court, obviously because he was injured last year, Puma is in full steam ahead with the Hali 1 releases. And now we're finally getting the Poppy Pink colorway that he wore during the NBA Finals, which is the one that people thought was going to be the first one to release. But that's a whole different conversation. Next up, for GOAT app is going to be hosting a special release featuring a pair of special dunks of a feather Nike Air Force Ones. The sneakers are a play off the legendary quandary of which came first, the duck or the egg. They're going to be available exclusively on the GOAT app on Thanksgiving Day. Proceeds from both pairs will benefit the University of Oregon student athletes, aka probably the ones who aren't on the football team, and get the dope Air Jordan PEs. So you have the ducks of a feather, Nike Air Force One, egg or dunk. These are going to be on the 27th, but then you can get the other one, the duck or egg, in the like brownish colorway on the 27th as well. Personally, I like the brown more than I like the white. I think the brown just pops more. Next up, we have the Nike Vapor Posit Pro Pearl. This is an actual football cleat if you're into football cleats, and those are going to be on the 27th for $210. On the Jordan side, you have the Air Jordan 4 Black Cat. These are dropping on the 28th for $225. I'm a big fan of this colorway, and famously, the 2020 retro of the Black Cat Air Jordan 4 were quote-unquote bricks, which is parlance for a sneaker that had the nerve to not sell out instantly and could actually be bought in stores. Now, the in-store was a bit of an issue at the time since it was relatively early in the pandemic and people still weren't leaving their houses. Nevertheless, the Black Cat 4s were not a huge hit until a year or two later when those stimulus checks hit and people started getting into sneakers that normally would not bother with Black Cat 4s. It's got so bad that they are reselling for around $1,000, which is insanity. Fast forward to today, and this 2025 retro will probably not resell in the 4 digits, but they reportedly have a shape that's closer to the 1989 Jordan 4s, and in a nice touch will come with Nike Air on the heel, which is always a win when it comes to sneakerhead. I personally like the Black Cat 4s. It feels like something that you can wear pretty exclusively with everything if you want to wear Jordan 4s. So up to you guys. Next up, we have the Nike Air Max 95,000 in black and gold. This is dropping on the 28th for $250, which is a very high price to pay. So after making a big splash with the Nike Air Max 1000, the swoosh's next big project with 3D sneaker printer Zellerfield is on the Air Max 95, reinterpreted into the sneakers of the future. Featuring the Project Nectar outsole that allows for the sneaker to be printed in one piece without the use of glues or cement, I think the shoe looks pretty good. I'm not mad at it. I don't have a pair of these yet, but I want to get a pair to try them on just to see how they feel, see if they still feel the same as the Air Max 1000, which I assume they do, but you never really know. Next up, we have the Nike Kids logo Dunk Low. This is going to be in Tour Yellow on the 28th for $122. Still kind of wish they would make these for adults, so we'll see if that comes down the line, but who knows. Now, with all the news about Steph Curry, we have the Curry Series 7 Craft in brown and tan. This is going to be on the 28th for $160. So Steph Curry and Under Armour might be breaking up, but Under Armour will continue to release Curry brand sneakers and gear until October 2026. So don't count on the Series 7 train to stop anytime soon. This new pair takes on a more earthy approach, I guess you could say. It has a sharp contrast from the multicolor releases that we've seen so far, and I actually really like the way that this colorway looks. It feels very earthy. Yeah, I guess that's the best word for it. Next up, we have the Curry Fox 2 Bandito. This is going to be on the 28th for $120. And speaking of Curry brand, what will De'Aaron Fox's sneaker future look like now that UA's version of the spinoff brand will cease to exist? Does he stay with Curry brand or does he go with Curry? I imagine he stays with Under Armour. I don't know. The good thing, we'll have a year to figure that out while UA drops Fox 2 colorways like this homage to his favorite taco truck. Taco truck. I'm hungry. Okay, not to be alarmed, parents that have children that are into Care Bears and or Sesame Street, but Puma will be releasing a collab that combines Care Bears with Sesame Street on a handful of kids exclusive kicks. You have been warned because these kicks are pretty cool for the kiddos. So you have the toddler Sesame Street Care Bear Puma basket in frosted ivory. Then you have the preschool Care Bears Puma basket frosted ivory on the 28th for $73. The women will have the Sesame Street Care Bear Puma basket in vivid blue. Those are going to cost $100. And then the women also get the Sesame Street Care Bear Puma Arizona in pearl pink as well. And those are going to be on the 28th for $90. Next up, it's Christmas time, so of course it's time to get some Christmas related sneakers. So we have the Nike SB Dunk Low Krampus. These are dropping on the 29th for $135. For the uninitiated, Krampus is the hating ass version of Santa Claus. Instead of just dropping cold or naughty kids, there's a bit more punishment involved for kids from Central Europe, courtesy of the demonic figure named Krampus. Note, this is not the same as the 2012 Krampus Dunk High, and it's uniquely in its own special kind of sneaker hell with cracked black upper and Krampus graphics and a naughty list hidden underneath the Zoom outsole, which I think is a pretty cool touch. Finally, we have the women's Nike Shox Z in pink, sickle, and black. This is going to drop on the 30th for $135. So for you Me Too fans, I need you guys to let me know what I'm missing about Me Too. That video in there is pretty long, and I wanted to play it for you guys, but then this video would be like 30 minutes long, and you guys don't want to sit here for 30 minutes. Or maybe you do. Let me know in the comments below. As always, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time with a new list of sneakers. Peace.